Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Divinity Original Sin 2. In today's episode, we're going to continue searching this graveyard. There is a lot of things I need to do in this graveyard. Not least of which, let's talk to this dog.
The dog growls and bares its teeth at you in a wide, unsettling grin. You swear you see a worm emerge from its grey-pink gums, then burrow back in.
Undead dog, seemingly.
Come closer. I dare you.
Take a step ahead, you won't be intimidated by some mutt.
He sniffs, he snarls.
I am death. There's no defying me.
Stand your ground, what or who is he guarding?
The dog's growls intensify and transform into a rhythmic rasp that mimics laughter. You swear you see the ground behind him momentarily churn and tremble.
Do not mock me. You know what lies beneath. But I will not allow you another step closer, mute. Kanna's already laid claim to it.
Ask who Kanna is.
Ha! She calls herself master. I call her minion. Whatever name you choose, it is her hand that will wield it, not yours.
Interesting.
The dog raises its head to the stormy sky and howls. The earth beneath you vibrates, a dirge plucked on the strings of a rotting lute.
Necrotic troll, you are summoned. Crawl through the gate. The earth opens for thee.
So this guy can summon a necrotic troll. Which is certainly potentially very dangerous. What level is 11? Whoa! Well, that's a thing. This dog is undead. He gets healed by poison. Weak to air damage, though. I mean, there's weak to air damage, though, and then there's just... Jesus. I need a bone cage here just because... God damn. Alright. So the reason I did that is that hopefully things will fall over, is my idea, anyway. Acid, interesting. I mean, see, the thing here is, this motherfucker's soulbound. Which means if I kill the dog, he disappears. $600 damage I have to get through, which is not insignificant. Alrighty then. It's another 100 down. He's chilled. That's something. That did work. Should hit 2. $400 to get through. I have Bone Cage. Arguably worth it. Also arguably worth the shields up, but... probably not, actually. I need to just get through this dog's armor. It's really hoping it'd fall over. It's kind of fine, I think. $100 health to get through. I think I can do that. How is his water resistance? That's the question. 50. I have to get through 103. That's gonna do at minimum what? 174 divided by 2. Yeah. Yeah. That's... That there is a... That there is not great, that there, or that one. I think it's still... Like, it's the most damage I can do, so it's still worth it, but... Doesn't get rid of all his magic armor. That guy is frozen. Fantastic. Alright, I think we're good. Dog is stunned. Go invisible? Just for defensive purposes. That way the ogre can't kill me, or the troll, I guess. Cadelon, the Bone Crusher. I'm surprised how well this ice has actually, properly shut him down. I'm glad about it. Frozen. There we go. Whew. I mean, it was still kind of an ordeal, but... There's a lot of skeletons around here, so Bone Cage is particularly effective. What does Andros have? A shield, a pitcher, gold, an arrow, and some raw meat. Presumably raw dog meat. But, he was guarding this. So let's head on down and see what he was actually guarding, shall we? Petrified Plunderer.
So still here, like the air itself's been petrified.
Interesting. So presumably these people aren't dead because I can't see their ghosts in spirit vision. Which is good to know. I kinda want sauce. Perfect. The reason I kinda want sauce is I believe I can bless her out of this.
Well, isn't this rich? Cursed by a coffin and rescued by a newt. The indignity.
Oh, the dog called me a newt as well. I guess that's like a racial slur against lizards.
She huffs in annoyance and rolls her eyes.
Oh, all this trouble, and for nothing. Never figured I'd need frost armor.
Tell her you've tangled with a mutt. He's not so pleasant.
A mutt? Oh, please. He's no mutt any more than I'm a maiden. Oh, but do forgive me. I haven't expressed proper gratitude.
She bows in insincere reverence. Her arm rests on her back, hand mere inches from her staff.
Clench your fist. She doesn't know who she's messing with. Ooh.
She rises from her bow. The deep blue veins on her face pulse violently.
Oh, honey, I know this isn't the way you wanted it to end, but anathema is still out there, and I'm not keen on competition if you get my drift.
A jolt of cursed fire flares from her staff.
Bring it.
Okay. You're nowhere near as powerful as your dog, which is kind of funny. Also, you're blessed, which is kind of annoying. Water, don't use air. We want to use water. Good to know. Perfect. She's gonna summon, by the way. Idiot ran. Shouldn't have run. Alright, she's frozen. So, because she's frozen, I'm just gonna keep hitting her with as much damaging shit as I can. The way that this fight works, by the way, is she, like, summons a dude, who then summons a dude, who then summons a dude, who then summons a dude, but because she fell over, she can't do that, because she's a dum-dum. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I guess hit her with lightning, it's not gonna do much. 39 damage. I may as well bone cage here. Give me like 1,000 physical armor, why the hell not? We can freeze her again. Or just kill her. Hello.
The spirit's lip curls upwards. She opens her mouth as if to speak, but her words fade in the tomb's chill.
Focus on the spirit's lips. You cannot hear the words, but perhaps you may still decipher them.
Her lips undulate, and her tongue waggles. Some words you can piece together. Blade, tomb, bastard. The longer you gaze, the more your inner source churns. You are drawn into her, her mind, her body, her past. They are no longer hers, but yours. You sit at a fire. At your left lies a black dog, basking in the warmth. Others huddle behind you. A young elf, a grizzled dwarf, and a skeleton, an undead. You hold a parchment up to the light and point at it. It is there that anathema can be found.
Retain your focus on these unfamiliar memories.
The sky is dark, and the roaring fire is now a sad flicker. The others lie around it in a circle, but you hear no snores. Their chests neither rise nor fall. Their eyelids never twitch. You look to your left. The dog's yellow eyes lock with yours, and the two of you turn from the ring of corpses. And you gasp as you are thrust into the present. You take a few deep heaves, then glance at the spirit. Her mouth continues to gabble, but you're grateful that only silence reaches your ears.
Trainer
Hannah's
Sauce.
spirit convulses in response. Her ghostly arms reach out, not for help, but instead to flash you a final rude gesture.
She went out like a boss, I suppose. Giving me the finger rather than... raise bone whittle, gold... Shadowed tomb key. Page. I believe this is the key to the Surrey tomb if you don't pick the lock, but I just picked the lock. And a ripped page. Okay, in there. Said by locals to be a shard of the infamous weapon known as anathema, and perhaps even responsible for causing Johanna Surrey's descent into madness. If the aging dowager was ever aware of the family heirloom's honor, she never let out. In the months before her death, Joanna's mind was lost to hate and hallucination. She would come to mysteriously chant 2, 1, 3. at the few servants that remained as they attended to her bizarre beauty rituals by the blah blah blah. You notice the same succession of numbers mentioned in the text has been scribbled in the page margins 213. So this is how you learn about the order. In the previous episodes, in the Surrey tomb, you had to pull the levers in a specific order to get into her tomb, and the order was 213. And so this actually tells you what to do, but I just brute forced it. It works pretty... There's only 3, it's relatively easy to pull off. Only so many combinations you can do. Combinatorics aren't huge for that. But we already have the unusual artifact. Also, she mentioned Magic Shell. Boom, 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 boom. I've redone all my bars, by the way, which is somewhat useful. So that tries to petrify you when you open it.
You scrape your finger along the statue and note the dust that coats it. It's haunted this tomb for some time, it seems.
Indeed. So all these people who are petrified were petrified by some kind of curse inside this place. Most of them seemingly by opening the tombs, which is kind of... I don't know whether it's put in there as protection, or whether or not they just got unlucky. It's hard to tell. Whether it's like a curse by accident that someone has put on this place, or whether or not it's like an intentional... how would you say? Protection, I guess? A protection against grave robbers, but... I suppose it's a curse either way, it's just that whether it's intentional or not is somewhat nebulous. Alright, so... what do we get in there? A helmet. A ring. Let's identify the ring. Warfare and Hydra. I need to sell some shit. Which I think I'm gonna do now. Just give me a second. I don't need this bed linen. Don't need that, or this. Or this. Going through and finding all these things. Writ of Passage. I don't think we ever actually read this. As authorized by His Honor the White Magister Raymond, with the blessing of Dallas at the Bishop's right hand, in reverence of Alexander, son of the late Divine, this writ permits its possessor access to areas and information necessary to the fulfillment of the Divine Order's commands. No further permission shall be requested nor provided. It's actually... it's a pretty... like, just straight up, it's like, no, you will not question him, he can do what he wants. Will they give sneaking and dodging? Dot's collar, I want to keep. Sneaking and lucky charm. What is my lucky charm on these people? She has 3 lucky charm, all from gear. As low as a thievery by 1, but it's a lot of physical armor. I think it's worth it. I will keep the other one. Because it gives thievery. Fire resistance, what is this thievery there? So I have an additional 3 points of thievery when I need it. That's useful. Anything else that I need to keep for crafting purposes? Bones. Sorry about this inventory management, but again, part of the game, really. I'll turn this into some bone dust. Don't know if there's anything else in here that I particularly need to get rid of. That seems pretty good. I could eat these body parts. In fact, I think I will eat these body parts. So we're going to put this helmet on and turn into an elf. There we go. And now that we're an elf, let's eat some body parts.
You're stumbling away from the shoreline, a deep wound in your side. Behind you, the remains of your ship slip beneath the water. You press on. You and the others.
Okay.
A clearing further inland. A camp. A Magister camp. They weren't supposed to be here, yet here they are. Twice as many in number as you and my friends. You reach for your sword. But the sky is already thick with Magister arrows.
Well, killed by Magisters, obviously.
You are an abomination. A crucified figure blazing with sauce. You hear screams, and then the scent of charred flesh.
It's a shrieker. Interestingly. Nothing. 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 Okay, good to know. Alright, so all the body parts are eaten, that's something. Now, I said I wanted to sell stuff, so let's no, don't. Just fast travel, please. Driftwood Square. I think you have the most money out of everyone here.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Back for a return visit, are you?
You're safe among friends.
What can I get out of this? Second chain lightning? That's not horrible.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving
Keeping it together, Bree.
the rest of this town.
I'm on.
Well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can
You're
get.
safe among friends. Never forget
Keep
it.
talking, Wolf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
There we go. That'll do. And that allows me... wish well step away. Yep. Okay. So that allows me to give Chameleon Cloak to the Red Prince and Chain Lightning to Lohse. Perfect. And that makes my inventory quite a bit nicer. I can probably also get rid of a few of these runes and put them in a bag, but
Keeping it together.
for now we're fine.
I'm all right.
So let's fast travel back to the graveyard, where we will continue next episode. Alright everybody, so if you liked that video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Hello.
What's this?
Brother, help me, please!
Ask what's the matter.
Isn't it obvious? Some thoughtless fool buried me in this grave like some common human. I can't be at peace in a place like this. I have to be put to rest according to lizard tradition. The eternal fire burns in the lizard quarter of the cemetery. I beg you, cast my remains into the fire. Set my spirit free. I will never know peace otherwise.
It's in it for me.
Isn't helping your kin enough for you? Fine. Do as I wish, and I'll see that you are rewarded.
Okay. No problem doing this. I mean, why not? I just randomly found this.
Remains of that lizard spirit, just as he said.
Tempting to eat him, but I'm not going to. I'll go put him in the fire. Why the hell not? Here. Shouldn't take too long to do this. I mean, why not? I'm here. I may as well. I did it, I think. There we go.
You have done me a great service, friend. Now, the Hall of Echoes beckons.
Cool. Smoke grenade sells for the most. Sweet. Well, I just helped out a random lizard. I'm cool with that. But that is actually going to be the end of the episode. So again, I don't know how far I got through the outro, but if you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. I love this game. See you guys.